I was driving when my car was suddenly hit by something. I didn't have time to react before I passed out. When I woke up again, it was pitch black around me. I had been buried underground by a mudslide. I tried to call for help, but there was no signal. Not wanting to give up, I tried turning on the radio, but I still couldn't contact the outside world. I tried to start the car, but it didn't respond at all, so I rolled down the window and stuck my hand out to see how deep I was buried. Unexpectedly, mud poured in through the window crack. I was so scared that I immediately closed the window. After finally closing the window, I noticed that the sunroof was cracking. I tried sticking tape on it, but it didn't work. I had no choice but to take the steering wheel lock and wedge it between the two ends of the roof. Fortunately, the steering wheel lock worked. The sunroof stopped cracking. I relaxed and started drinking water in big gulps, but I accidentally drank all the water I had. Fortunately, water started seeping in through the sunroof. I was delighted to fold my bank card into a funnel, combine it with the bottle, and place it under the sunroof to collect fresh water. This solved the drinking water problem, but I started feeling short of breath. So I pulled out the hollow steel tube from the folding chair and stuck it out through the sunroof gap to get some air. But shortly after sticking it out, a stream of muddy water flowed down the steel tube. I quickly threaded some yarn through the bottle cap and covered the steel tube with it to prevent the muddy water from entering. But the first steel tube had already reached the bottom and still hadn't reached the ground. So I used 2 more steel tubes to connect it and continued to push the steel tube upward. But this time I encountered significant resistance. I quickly took out a jack and continued pushing upward. After pushing for a while, the jack could no longer move it. I had to place a towel on my shoulder and use all my strength to push the tube upward. Fortunately, the tube eventually emerged from the ground and I obtained sufficient oxygen. After resolving the issues of breathing and drinking water, will I be able to successfully await rescue?